Hello guys, I'm Joseph Brainkamp and this is Average Joe Dividend Stocks. So usually on this channel I talk about my stock account, show how it goes through this little recession, depression, whatever you want to call it. But today I had some very big news. I was watching Graham Steffens on YouTube. He's like the biggest financial account on YouTube, and he was breaking down the new stimulus that they're going to vote on Friday. So, as you can tell from the title of the video, what he broke down, I could potentially make $26,000 if it passes. So I'm gonna go into that. So in his video, he starts talking about just the stimulus check, like the same one that we got last time, $1,200 for each person, but they changed it a little bit. And let me remind you, it hasn't passed yet, and even if it passes Friday, it still has to go through the Senate, so a lot of it could change. But the way it's written is you get $1,200 per each person. Then instead of $500 for the dependents like last time, you get $1,200 for each dependent. So I would get $6,000 if this passes. So I'll get $6,000 for that stimulus. I was pretty excited when he started talking about that. Then he goes into rental stuff and people not being able to be evicted for 12 months, but they could still charge you for that later on, and they could pretty much sue you for the back pay on it, but they could not evict you for 12 months, and then they'd have to give you a 30-day notice after that. But I mean, I wasn't too big into that. Some tax breaks for rental people and stuff like that. And then he started talking about the unemployment, the $600. They're talking about extending it. It ends July 31st, but they want to extend it further. Then he started talking about essential workers rate. So he was saying that whoever's essential worker, frontline worker, let me rephrase that. Frontline worker since January 27th would get a premium rate of an extra $13 an hour. So whoever is a frontline worker, I'm a frontline worker, my wife's a frontline worker. So as you can see by my shirt, it says, "My work feeds the nation." So we are frontline workers. So we would get an extra $13 an hour. But I mean, it would be pointless for us to work a whole bunch of hours just to rack it up because there's a cap on it. So anybody that makes less than $200,000 will be capped out at $10,000. So we can make an extra $10,000, which I'm sure it would be over that. So if you make over $200,000 a year, you get capped out at $5,000. So me and my wife potentially both could make an extra $10,000 when we cap out, which is back in January. So I feel like we would cap it out, so both of us would get $10,000. And then I'm salary, so I'm not exactly sure how they would know how to pay me. So I'm a little baffled on that. But the way it's written, I make well under $200,000 a year, way under that. So the way it's written, I would get an extra $13 an hour up to $10,000. So I feel like definitely I should cap out, and then my wife should cap out also, because they're paying from back to January 27th. But like I said, the bill or the proposal, that's all it is right now, is a proposal. It goes to be voted on Friday, and if it passes that, then it's going to go to the Senate. The Senate's going to dissect it, it's over 1,800 page proposal. It's got a whole bunch of different stuff in it. It's $3 trillion. It's worth $3 trillion proposal. So it got me really excited. I kind of hope it passes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? But if it does pass, I'll try to talk my wife into let me put some of it in my stock account so I can buy a lot more dividend stocks, and then Also, there's stuff like you know, we waterproofed our basement. We still owe about 11,000 on that. Go ahead and pay that off. That's one less payment I got to worry about. So then I could actually invest more money every week. So I mean, either way it goes, we'll just have to wait and see. Kind of excited for Friday now to see if it passes to go to the Senate. But like I said, it's still ways out. The Senate will dissect it. Like I said, it's over an 1,800-page report. And if you want to see that report, just go to Graham Stephan's YouTube channel, and he's got it linked in his description, and you can pull it right up, and you can watch his video. He goes into way more depth on like rent and all that stuff. I wasn't really worried about that because I'm still going to pay my mortgage payment every month. I'm not going to miss a payment. I mean, I'm still working. I still got income and everything, so I'm paying it. I'm not worried about no evictions, no foreclosures, none of that. I'm gonna keep paying my mortgage payment. But he goes in, he tells a lot about it, and then, like he said, it's an 1,800-page report, so he didn't go into all of it. But if you want to read that report, it's linked in his description on his YouTube channel. You can go watch his video. It's a very good video. It breaks it down. Had me really excited after I watched it. So hope y'all enjoyed this video. Y'all have a great day.